we have various things, as our pastor alluded to earlier, we have various things that we encounter and we go through in life. We have relationships, we have friends, we have our jobs, and we want things to be better in our lives. But sometimes we are in a place in our lives where we're so busy trying to get out of the trouble that we fail to see God in the trouble with us. Job said in 14:14 that man that is born of a woman is of a few days, and those few days are full of trouble. So there's never a time, or there's never a person that can go through life, that can go through this journey and feel like that they can escape troubles. But it is important for you to realize that whenever you're going through life, the best thing that you can do is have Jesus on your side. The best thing you can do is turn to God in the situations that you're going through. There are many people that desire to have more money on their jobs. Many people that desire to one day be married. Many people that one day desire to have a family. But can I tell you, even though those things can provide you some sort of happiness here on this earth, you can reach a point in your life that even being married, amen, even having a family, even getting more money, you can find yourself feeling miserable. You know, there are celebrities all over the world, Michael Jackson and all of those, who have more money than they know what to do with, but they still seem to be depressed, still seem to be down. And here we are in the house of God, and we don't have a lot of money in our pocket, may not be doing the best in life, but it seems like we can have more joy and more peace about the things that we face. What is that? I came to tell you that it is God on our side. When you know who God is, you can do like David and say, if it had not been for the Lord on my side, amen, I don't know where I would be. But I like to go a little bit further and say, if it had not been for the Lord who was on my side, I don't even know who if I would be. I thank God for his hand of protection and his hand that covers us even when we're going through. I like it. He says God is our refuge and strength. He says a very present help in trouble. You have friends, we have people that we look to, but I like that David says that he is a present help. That means in times of trouble, in times of turmoil, there can be situations that arise in your life where you try to turn to a friend, you try to turn to a neighbor, you try, amen, even to reach out to the pastor, amen, but they may not always be accessible. But I like David because he says he's a present help in the time of trouble. There will never be a point in your life, there will never be anything that you go through in life where you cannot find God. I hear the writer saying, if I make my bed in hell, the Lord is there. If I find myself going through the fire and through the flood, God is there. I wish you would just lean over and tell your neighbor, God is with me. No, y'all didn't say that like y'all mean it. Touch somebody and tell them God is with me. I'm going home here, but I came by to tell somebody, you don't have to go and feel depressed. You don't have to feel like you're not going to make it. But you got to be like the disciples when they were on the ship, because they began to see the storm that was arising. They began to see the storm that was raging. And they began to go to Jesus and say, Jesus, carest thou not that we perish? And Jesus was off somewhere asleep, but they woke him up. But what the disciples failed to realize is that you cannot go down with Jesus in your life. I wish you would tell somebody, you cannot go down with Jesus in your life. I don't care how low you feel. I don't care how depressed you feel. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many people you try to get in a relationship with. I came to tell you that nobody can do you like the Lord. I remember as a little boy, they used to sing a song, can't nobody do you like Jesus, and can't nobody do you like the Lord. But notice what David says. He says God is our refuge and strength. He says a very present help in the time of trouble. Now I preached from this passage myself before, and God showed me that when David said that he's a very present help, he's not just talking about the fact that God is not absent, but he's talking about the fact that God is a gift, because present does not just mean that they're things that it's a gift. And I want to tell you, somebody that's going through fire, somebody that's going through pain, somebody that's having a heartache, somebody that's having trouble in your home, somebody that's having trouble on your job, I came to tell you, look to Jesus. He's your gift in your trouble. I hear the Hebrew writer saying, looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of your faith. Tell your neighbor, he's already wrote my story. You're not saying it. Tell somebody, look him in the eye and say, neighbor, you don't have to worry. He's already wrote your story. Not only has he wrote your story, but he's an author and the finisher. That means that he's already determined your end. Jeremiah said, for I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you and to give you peace and not evil, to give you an expected end. Touch somebody one more time and tell them, neighbor, you're already expected to go to the end. I don't care what it looks like. Victory can't be yours. I wish you high five one more person and say, neighbor, victory is already yours because Jesus is on your side. You're not too broke where God can't meet you. You're not too down where he can't elevate you. You're not too sick where he can't heal you. You're not too broke where he can't give you money. But my God will supply your needs. I'm in the fire. I'm going through. Life is rough. But if God be for me, who can be against me? What then shall we say to these things? The things you've been crying about, the things you've been going through, the pain in your body. What you gonna say to it? If God's for me, who can be against me? Who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect? It's God that justifies. I came to tell you, as broke as you may be, as pain that's in your body, he's already justified you. How did he do it? He came down here and presented himself. What did he do? He came through a virgin by the name of Mary. He came down here healing the sick, raising the dead, opening blinded eyes. But they beat him and they took him to Calvary and he justified you. He made you available to get through it. And if Jesus can get through it, people beating on him. If Jesus can get through people lying on him, if Jesus can get through people talking about him, you can get through it. That's all I came to tell you. You can get through it. Get in the safe place. Get in God. Don't turn to family. They can mess you up. Don't turn to friends. They can walk away. Don't turn to money. You can go bankrupt. But there's never a time when Jesus won't be there. No, I'm with you always. I find somebody around me and just tell him he's with you. He's with you. He's with you. Crying, but he's with you.